Welcome to the Cooper and Art podcast.
Welcome, guys, back. We're back after not seeing each other for 10 days. Feels like we're strangers now.
Yeah, it's the longest time that we've gone without seeing each other, I think.
Yeah, so we're still adjusting.
Yeah.
We're still getting used to it. Anyways, welcome back. I got my voice back.
I lost mine.
A little bit.
A little bit, not that bad.
Not me coughing now. But...
I haven't coughed once yet either, so.
Yeah, thank God.
1-0.
Okay, here we go.
Cough count.
We're back after 10 days, and we have some good topics. We are honestly very excited to be back. We will do a new Patreon video today where we're going to try Chinese food. So we're going to do Chinese food video, and you guys should definitely follow us on Patreon. Thank you so much for everybody who subscribes to us there. We have honestly, we have a lot of topics to talk about, but I feel like we should start. Actually, you said that the cooler weather has arrived.
Yeah.
Did you miss the cool weather here?
I know. There was no cool weather when I left. But it was hot in Spain. So hot. I wasn't expecting it to be as humid as it was.
Oh, it was humid. That was my next question. Was it dry or humid?
Because I feel like when I was in Greece last year, it was kind of arid, and so like the heat didn't really like impact me that much, and I also don't think it was even as hot. Mm-hmm. It was like 95 every day and humid. I haven't felt that hot since I've been to like Texas.
Yeah, that's given Texas, especially if it's humid.
Yeah.
So we have the cooler weather today. It's like 69 because probably the Hurricane Erin is going to affect us a little bit.
Yeah.
But welcome back. Tell us about your trip. I think that's what we should talk about. Like, how was the Spain trip? What was going on? What's the drama? Some tea?
So,
How did you like it? Barcelona, I guess.
Yeah, the first leg of the trip, Barcelona. So first day we went to Sitges, and beautiful beach town. We just sort of laid out by this like little beach restaurant. We had some drinks, and this was of course straight off of a red-eye flight, which I did not get a wink of sleep on this flight.
What did you do all this time? You were just on your phone?
I think maybe I watched some in-flight movies. I tried to sleep, but just failed. We also, so there was a gay flight attendant.
Oh, obviously. Yeah.
So we were down on some shots on that plane, to say the least.
You did?
Oh yeah.
You did shots on a plane?
Sure, yeah. No,
Wait.
I would never.
You did shots on a plane? I didn't know this detail.
And the flight attendant was like, "Don't be getting turned on my plane now."
Okay.
He was like, "Watch that one."
I didn't know this detail. Okay.
Yeah.
So you went to Sitges?
Yeah, we went to Sitges, and it was beautiful. You know, like we just rented a car and we took it out there, and then we went back to Barcelona in the afternoon when our Airbnb opened up.
Yeah.
Because we landed in Barcelona at 6 a.m. And so we had all of that time to kill until 3 p.m. when the Airbnb opened up.
Yeah.
Literally got there, showered after the beach, fell into the bed, and woke up 4 hours later when it was dinner time.
Nice.
Yeah.
So how was overall? So what's next?
So we went to the club that night. Super fun. I really enjoyed the vibes there. They were blasting, all types of songs. There was a Taylor Swift song. The next day we walked around Barcelona. Actually did a little shopping at Zara. Mm-hmm. I don't know if we talked about this last week, but I was in desperate need for some summer clothes. Mm-hmm. Which I guess I won't be using much here because it's like all of a sudden cooler now. But I definitely won't be using that.
We're getting close to September.
Yeah. But I feel like the past few summers I feel like have like
longer, yeah.
Yeah, definitely gone into September.
Definitely, yeah.
So but I got these like Euro boy clothes I was showing you, like the sleeveless shirt with like the long jorts that go like past your knee. So I was walking around like a Euro boy for a day or two. And then I also saw what's it called? Like La Gracia de Familia or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
The cathedral there. which was super cool to see. We couldn't go inside though.
Yeah, we couldn't go either.
Yeah, so I just
I
walked
think
around
it's been like building up for like 100 years now.
Yeah, there's been construction on it forever. And then I got gelato outside of the place. Best gelato of my life. Next we went to Mallorca, which was like a bit more laid back, I would say, because Barcelona was very like we're going out every night, staying up to like 6 a.m. Mallorca, we definitely got to like be a bit more laid back about it. We had this beautiful big house in the countryside. So we just drove out there. It was like almost an hour away from the airport. And we all piled into this van that we had. I think it was like a Caravel is the name of the van. So it's this big van. We literally like stacked the back of it like Jenga with our suitcases. Could you imagine like 10 gays? Like they're going to each be having like a big suitcase that
Yeah, definitely.
put into the back of it. By the way, if you're hearing me sniffle, it's because I did come back sick. We were talking about earlier. I like my voice sounds a bit different. I'm like sniffling.
We switched our spots.
Yeah,
Well, hopefully I'm not getting any of this.
Yeah, I'm hoping that for you too. I just won't touch you. You're good. And so after that, we hung out at that house for 2 days. And we had actually a really beautiful like dinner out on the back area with the pool.
You had
Got
a
all
private
dressed
chef.
up. Yeah, we had a private chef that we got some. It was like a British woman named Annie. She came. She was like, "Oh, are any of you like on Instagram or YouTube?" And I was like, "Yeah, do you want to see mine?" So I gave her my Instagram, my YouTube. We also found a beautiful beach in Mallorca the next day, stunning. And we had to like climb down to this beach, and we actually like put all of our stuff in like this little like cavern area. It was giving Europe for sure. I was like, this is like crazy that we just like I'm in like flip flops like climbing down these rocks. Like half a bottle of wine in already.
Oh, okay. The shots, the wine.
But there was also these caves that you could like climb up to and then jump off into. So I did a little bit of that, and yeah, that was pretty much all
So
we did.
you jumped off?
Yeah, there's a video of me like jumping off. Was a very like local beach, so it was like all Spaniards.
Some hot guys?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, all of the locals very hot. All the internationals not hot. Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
The hottest guys in Spain work at airport TSA.
I expected.
Yeah.
I've seen them.
Yeah, insane. I'm like, bro, insane. But yeah, it was really fun, and I honestly have to say, like the watercolor in that particular beach, and this is going to be on a vlog that I'm making, so don't worry, you'll be able to get all of these visuals. But that watercolor, bluest water I think I've ever seen.
Really?
Yeah, beautiful.
I was about to ask if it's so much different from like Florida beaches, or like California beaches.
Yeah, I don't think American beaches. Not all the beaches were like this. There was a couple of beaches that we went to where I was like, yeah, like this.
Okay, it's given Queens too.
Yeah, but yeah, some of them were beautiful, and it was just like so casual too. Like all these locals really just like climb these rocks down to this elite beach in their like random rural area town of this island. Crazy. So yeah, that was Mallorca. Pretty like, nice, calming after the couple of wild days that we had in Barcelona, and then we flew to Ibiza after that, and that's where it really got wild. Literally, like first night we get there in Ibiza, we're at High Ibiza, which I don't know if anybody knows that song. Nobody probably knows this song, but that song where she's like, "We're going to High, let's go." Have you heard that?
No. Explain what High Ibiza is.
High Ibiza is a club in Ibiza. It's a nightclub, and it's probably one of the most well-known clubs in Ibiza, if not the most well-known club. And that night, Dom Dalla was playing, which I don't know if anybody here knows any Dom Dalla songs either, but I do, and I really like his songs. So that was a really fun night for me. I was literally dancing until like 5 a.m.
Period.
Yeah. And
did you all stick together, 10 of you, all the time?
Yeah.
That's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah.
So nobody flopped.
Yeah, nobody flopped. At least nobody flopped that first night. As the trip went
Things changed.
Things changed.
Yeah.
Some drama ensued. The following night, we went to Amnesia, which was a gay club. and that was an interesting time because I feel like it was like a lot of the guys there were like meh, but like there were some like hot guys there that I was like I looked at my friends and I was like, hey, like, you know, there's some hot guys there, like you should go talk to them. But
Did you talk to any hot guys?
no, I didn't. Friday night we went to Universe, and that was with David Guetta.
I'm sure people know who he is.
Yeah,
or-
I'm pretty sure people know who David Guetta is, and I feel like Universe is like the other main like huge club in Ibiza. It's like high end Universe. That was pretty fun. We actually ended up getting a table at Universe because
Oh.
it was one of our friends' birthdays. So we were like standing up top, like looking down into the crowd, and like socializing with everybody at the table. And like we were able to invite some people to like, if they were at like a different table, they could like come over to ours. But there was only like maybe like 30-ish people up at like where we were at on our table, and then like there had to be like hundreds of people down below in that like general admissions crowd. So, but that was really fun. And then Saturday was actually our boat day. So we really went from that club to bed, getting up to get on a boat by 12 p.m. because we spent 8 hours on our boat on Saturday.
That's insane.
It was insane.
Like, what do you do for 8 hours in a boat?
The first hour and a half was suffering because it was like the waters were choppy. We were just like riding out to sea pretty quickly. Some of us were a bit hungover from the previous night. Like all the elements were not in our favor for that, and so it was a little choppy at first. But once the boat stopped and we were able to get out and get into the water and enjoy ourselves, like it actually really did open up to be a really nice day. The water is like the perfect temperature for how hot it is out there, and it was really nice to be. Actually went paddle boarding. I tried to stand on the board, but I fell over a few times into the water. But I did still do it on my knees, and I was able to like paddle around for a little bit. But the water was still a little choppy, so it was kind of like carrying me around. It works better on like smoother water.
Are you afraid of choppy water?
No, it was just annoying. I'm a good swimmer, so I don't fear the water, but
There are sharks.
I feel like sharks are like the last of my worries in the water. I'm
Okay.
if there were anything in the water to get me first, I feel like a jellyfish would really suck.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But yeah, it's like anyway, the lunchtime hit it at like 4 p.m. because everybody there eats like 3 hours later than when we eat. And we went to this really nice beach restaurant. We literally just like walked up at there, got our food, and then walked back out into like the ocean to our boat. And then we had a little sunset moment as we were going back to the dock on the boat, which was really nice. Had the music playing, laying out on the boat. It was such a vibe. And then I came back the next day,
That's iconic.
which was yesterday. And now,
How was the flight?
oh, don't talk to me about the flight.
Are you excited to be back?
I'm so excited
Did
to
you
be
miss?
back.
Did you miss America?
I missed you. I missed this apartment. I missed the city, and I did miss America. Yeah.
America is very interesting.
Yeah.
It's always good to be back home.
Yeah, land of
America.
the free, the ice cubes, and the
Yeah.
central air conditioning.
This is so nice, central air. Yeah.
I felt it hit me in the airport, and I was like, "Oh, I'm home."
What do you think out of 3 places was the best place that you liked the most?
Probably Barcelona, if I'm being honest.
Really?
Yeah, because I feel like Ibiza was really cool, but it was also really overpriced. And Mallorca was beautiful, but it was just a little too remote for me.
Yeah.
Barcelona was just so cool. Like I could definitely go back to Barcelona. Also, it's much easier to get to than the other two, which works out for me too. So.
What do you think the things you notice they do different there than we do here, besides Central AC?
Where do I even begin? It's the traffic. Even though they do drive on the right side of the road there, like everything else was different. I was getting an Uber at some point, and like. I was like waving to him, and I was like, "Oh, just like drive over here." He was like, "I can't drive over there. Like, I can't just like swerve in the middle of traffic." And I was like, "Oh, you can't? That's crazy." There are other things like obviously like if you go out to eat, like there's no tip because you're in Europe.
Oh yeah, true.
You have to like ask for water, and it's usually never enough water. I don't know if they just don't believe in drinking water or what
When I
that
moved
is.
here and I was told that I have to bring the water to every single table,
Yeah.
it was an adjustment.
Yeah.
I was like, why do they need water?
Yeah.
Yeah, we also came back, guys, from Chicago. Also, a lot of people, like, not a lot of people, multiple comments I've seen is like, damn, I talked to you in Chicago, but I was too shy to ask for a picture. So I'm going to remind you, don't be shy to ask for a picture. We got to Chicago, and honestly, whenever I go to Chicago, for some reason, I just like work. Like, even if I'm like, when we got there, I was still sick. There was like something with me for like 2 weeks when like I had no voice, nothing. And I was like, bro, how am I gonna do all the interviews if I'm sick? But like first couple of days, we were like kind of taking it slower. We were just hanging out, doing our own thing. Like we went to the restaurant where I used to work, and we got like a nice dinner.
Yeah.
You know, I said hi to people who I worked with, which like work there still for like 10 years now. I was
Yeah.
like, oh wow.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of time for me to work at the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
job, but this place is good. So we went there. We basically explored a lot of Chicago, did a lot of interesting stuff that I could not say here on this podcast.
Yeah.
So it's just like was pretty adventurous, I would say, about Chicago. And then we just did a bunch of interviews. As you guys see, a lot of them are actually doing well. So we're back on the grind. We're back on daily posting, which I'm kind of happy about. And I feel like this trip in Chicago, I like got really good interesting people. I came up with the new questions. For some reason, like you guys know that I always ask what questions I should ask. And I came up with like new questions that I feel like will bring more out of people.
Yeah.
Like about sharing your location, or like, can you be friends with people? Which is itself is a very obnoxious question when it's like, can you be friends with somebody if you don't sleep with them?
Yeah.
But like just me being in like my circles and talking to a lot of other people, it's like, a lot of people do this. They like find each other on Grindr, hook up, and then they become friends.
Yeah,
it's like a thing.
Yeah.
So it's like I knew it's gonna be in some cultural differences. So the comments are on fire, obviously. So yeah, and we went to the festival again. Like it was festival in Boys Town, and like what kind of impresses me always in Chicago. Also I went to show Johnny my investment property.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because he had never seen it, which is crazy.
He's never seen it. Yeah. So he's never seen it. My investment property isn't good. My renter is iconic. I also like didn't realize because also like my girlfriend lives there and like she was celebrating her birthday, so we sneaked away to her birthday for like a couple hours.
Yeah.
There's like huge ass rooftop in my building. It's like insane.
Oh my God.
It has like whole downtown view.
Oh my God.
I was like, is there anything else I didn't see when you were showing me this apartment? It's like
right?
Because it was so beautiful. You know, it's like sometimes
She didn't want you to upcharge the rent. She was
yeah,
like,
probably. Probably that's the case. But sometimes, like even in my building, rooftop is cool. It's just, but like it doesn't really have a lot of view. It's just like cool, like for the barbecue and like party, invite people.
Yeah, yeah.
But like in our building, I should say now.
Well, I mean, yeah, because you get a view here.
Yeah.
So.
But like. The whole point is like we had like crazy rooftop there, so it's like a little party. It was like, oh, that's such a nice view. It's like beautiful. A lot of people who live in Chicago, they're like able to afford to buy their apartments. So like multiple people I talked to is like, yeah, I'm 28, I own my condo there. I'm 29, I own my condo there. So it's like kind of nice, and like just kind of like inspiring for me. You know what I mean? It's cool to see people doing stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, we had a good crew there, like who we hang out like third year in a row.
Yeah.
So it was me and Johnny most of the time, but then we would like, if you want to hang out, we like went to hang out with these people. And again, a lot of people said hi, which is I really, really appreciate. If you see me in Ptown or Cooper in Ptown, you guys can say, there was another guy who actually asked about you this time.
Oh my God, really? In Chicago?
Yeah, in Chicago. So there was another guy who was like, where is Cooper? I was like, yeah, he's in Spain.
Yeah.
So there was this, and there was one guy who came like with his friend, and I was like, I was thinking like maybe he wants get interviewed or whatever. And he comes to Johnny, and Johnny shows on me, and I don't see what they're talking about, and then I come a little closer, and Johnny was like, yeah, it's him, and I was like, no, I want to take a picture with you. So there was a guy who came to Johnny just to take a picture with Johnny. I was like, Johnny, you're in your influencer era.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. So he was like in his influencer era. Because, and it happened before, obviously, but it's like, it's always funny.
Yeah.
And he actually posted this, and then like he said, like, I actually wanted picture. Like his friend posted, I was like, I thought I'm gonna take picture of him and art, but he wanted his man. I was like, okay. Got a little, interested there. But our flight was also not very pleasant because it was 6 a.m. flight.
Oof.
So we have to wake up at 3 a.m.
You're not meant to live this uncomfortable life.
I had a lot of uncomfortable life for 17 years of my life. Sometimes I forget about it, but yeah. So our flight left at 6 a.m., which was pretty easy flight. But like then I realized if my flight is 6 a.m., I'm like my whole day is kind of screwed because I cannot do anything. Yeah. And that was Chicago. Honestly, we filmed like over 30 videos, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
My goal was like kind of 50, but again, first 2 days, like my voice wasn't really giving at all. And we also went to like celebrate Johnny's birthday because he hit 30. Woo! Can you imagine? He starts living his 4th decade. And so he hit 30.
Wow, 4th decade is a crazy way to put that.
Yeah, that's what you're living your 3rd decade now. Just in case you forget. So yeah. I strike hard. But it was a lot of fun, and like I say, for some reason, Chicago is always like good for me. Like,
wow.
There was a party we got invited to. So there is a thing. There's like a bunch of circuit parties that we didn't go to any of those, and there is a beach party at 5:30 a.m. And there was like 800 gays there.
What?
Yeah.
It starts at 5:30 a.m.?
At 5:30 a.m.
Oh, it's like an afters.
Probably.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So I was like, I never heard about the beach party at 5:30.
And you watch the sun come up, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's kind of insane. It was like 800 people, and it's like, we're thinking about going. I was like, honestly, like it's a lot. So we didn't go to the party. So we're back home, and we're going to Provincetown. Me, Cooper, Johnny, and Chris.
Woo!
We're going to Provincetown on Wednesday. So the only one thing I'm worried about is that it's going to be a little colder. And I'm not, like, every time I go on trip with Cooper, there's something. I said, we're good for each other in New York.
We're good luck charms in New York and bad luck charms outside of New York. But we're gonna break that trend on this trip.
Well, blessed be the fruit. I'm praying for it. But like, there's gonna be bad weather, and I'm kind of a little bit scared for the ferry. I hope it's like not gonna get canceled. I don't think, because it's Wednesday. I think we'll be good. But I'm hoping that they're not gonna cancel it on Saturday, because Saturday is when it might be like choppy water and stuff. So we'll have to figure out. But basically, we're going there and we're staying there for 3 days. Chris is already there. Yeah. So it's his first time in Ptown this year, which is kind of wild considering that last year he spent in Ptown almost 2 months.
Wow, that is crazy.
He was there nonstop.
Do you think he missed it?
He does miss it, yeah. He doesn't want to live in Florida, he says it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like I told you, he was considering moving to New York.
Yeah.
So, or New England. He loves New England, so he's okay with like living in like middle of nowhere. Like he's okay with this. Yeah. Like he could buy a house in the woods and he'll be calm. Yeah. If I lived in the woods, I'd be like, okay, where's Starbucks? So it's like, that's not gonna work for me. But I wish I was into this, because then my life would be so much cheaper.
Oh my, yeah.
So, but
I saw a TikTok today that was like, the saddest feeling ever is falling in love with like the most expensive city in the world.
Exactly. And like my friend asked me, why do you need to be in New York? Because I lived in 5 different cities before, and I never liked it anywhere else as much as
New York.
It's my first city when I'm going on my 5th year now.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be like 5 years next year since I live here.
Yeah.
Also, we have our 4-year anniversary with Johnny, which I think we should probably celebrate, because we never really celebrate anniversaries. I think we did our second one. We did like second one, but like 4 years, not 5, but like we're probably going to get some dinner or something. Yeah, that's a big one. Yeah, we stick with each other. Yeah. We've been through all of it.
What day is it?
I think it's 23rd.
Okay,
it's 23rd or 27. We never know. Yeah. It's like depends when we met, or it depends when we like became a thing. Yeah. So that's exciting, guys. And we're back on a track. We're not skipping podcasts.
Woo!
You know, we didn't film last week, but they got a new video about us,
Yeah,
which they
yeah.
liked. They said that they liked.
Yeah.
I don't know if you read the comments, but people liked the Q&A.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll be doing this like once every 2 months or something.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
I feel
that
like
would
the
be
questions.
great.
Yeah, I feel like questions were good.
Yeah, they were good. They were so like, I was so unsure about it going into it.
Yeah.
And I feel like by the end of it, I was like, okay, this was actually really fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was not bad at all. But yeah, basically that's our update. So I'm excited about it's gonna be Carnival, which is the busiest week in, which is second busiest week in
Yeah.
during this Ptown thing.
Yeah.
So Carnival is basically Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
And I think the parade has the theme as like pool party.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, so we're gonna be in parade a little bit too, just like sitting in a paddy cap. I think it's like 3 p.m. or something.
Yeah.
And then there's gonna be like tea dance and all this stuff. We'll get some dinners, even though we were not able to get some reservations even like where we wanted to go. So it's gonna be really a little bit out of order, which is fine. Again, Carnival is gonna be a lot of weird costumes.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be.
Yeah.
My costume is gonna be. I'm gonna bring an American shirt.
Oh, yeah?
I found it recently. It was like, you have no idea how many TikToks I filmed into this. It was like wearing an American tank top.
I know your American flag Speedo.
That was good too. That one brought me a lot of virality.
So we're going to this concert. It's like 2 weeks away now?
Yeah, I think it's September 3rd.
Yeah, September 3rd.
After Labor Day weekend.
Yeah. So, yeah, like 2 weeks in a day.
We gotta learn some words.
Yeah, we gotta learn some words. All I know is mystical, magical, and these beautiful things.
Yeah. And there is like one more is like, call me. I know one more for sure.
Yeah. But we gotta get into it because I feel like he actually has like 5 or 10 like well-known songs.
Yeah,
at this point.
definitely, yeah.
He's been
I feel like
grinding
once
them
we
out.
listen, once we hear it, we'll definitely like know the beat.
Yeah.
I feel like there's gonna be a lot of girls and guys there. That's gonna be the vibe.
I feel like it's gonna be like all girls.
You think so? I
Yeah.
think gays do like him though.
Really?
Honestly, if it's gonna be all girls, we'll get all the attention. Maybe we should like play into straight boys. It's like, yeah, we just really like it here.
Yeah, just two bros going to see. Yeah.
Or just this whole Benson Boone hate is fun. It's forced as hell, man.
Yeah, it's not chill, bro.
So yeah, we'll see. It's gonna be interesting.
Speaking of other musical artists, a very special musical artist announced that she'd be dropping an album last week while I was away in Europe, and we couldn't talk
You really
about
missed it. This was a cultural reset.
Yeah.
Do you
Taylor
feel about
Swift announced a new album October 3rd. I'm ready. I've been seeing like the promo. We just got a promo pic like an hour ago.
Another one, yeah. She was literally given like she's standing naked in a doggy position.
Yeah. I was like, wow.
Yeah, I was like, if she can do this, nobody should judge me about my thirst traps. So
Right?
yeah.
Like, yeah, I mean, it's like she's sort of like breaking a barrier there of like, because I feel like she was definitely looked at as like
Relatable next door girl.
but also like a level of innocence that was always kept around her. I
Yeah.
mean, of course this isn't the first time that she's sort of like, hopped outside of that box. I feel like when she like reputation,
yeah.
I feel like a lot of people were like, oh wow, it's like a different side of her. So another different side of her. But yeah, what's the full name of the album?
The show of her life. Wait.
The Life of a Showgirl.
The Life of a Showgirl, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So, and she mentioned she's gonna be with Sabrina Carpenter on her title track.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So they have one. She's the only one feature. She went on a podcast and talked for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Which I listened and I even made Johnny watch it with me for like an hour. And
Which I'm sure he loved.
very much so, yeah. But I kind of like their relationships. Like the way they talk to each other reminds me of my relationships, and it just shows that they're like, like there is lovers and stuff, but like when you really become friends is really important, like in your relationship, and you could see like their bodies, like their partners.
Yeah.
It was just so funny to watch, and he's obviously like very into her, and like every single boyfriend she had never really embraced her work and never really related what she does for work that much to this level.
Yeah.
And this is the first boyfriend that like actually cheers up for her success without judgment. Like, and like he praises her a lot because he sees how much she works and how much goes into this, like creating the album, making it cool. And he was like comparing her to an athlete. She's like, bro, I'm not an athlete. Like, you know what I mean? But what she said very interesting is like talking about Eras Tour. And I actually thought about it when she was performing for 3.5 hours. It's like, how you do not want to go pee? Like, is there a diaper?
She is an athlete. Like.
Yeah, like, is there a diaper there? And she was like, like performing when you have like sickness and then you're tired and you have blisters and you have a stomach flu. That's Travis said. And she said, yeah, most of the time it was all at the same time. Like, because I was like, bro, like it's 3.5 hours. You can't really, you don't have time there. You don't have a break. It's one after another. Yeah. And I really like how she talked about like her concert, trying to make it as you scroll through algorithm. So every 30 seconds of each songs, almost every second, but every 30 seconds, like something changes. Yeah. Like, so you keep people tuned in. Yeah. And like, I was like, bro, that's like really, what if I told you I'm a mastermind? Like, she's really, really like smart about those things. And how like she believes in numerology, all the Easter eggs, like when people were like figuring out when her album comes out and how many of them she gave. Yeah. And then she talked about hate and all the social media that she's not on. Can you believe she's not on social media? I feel like she scrolls a little bit, but she's talked about that she's on sourdough social media. Like she makes bread and she's on the bread.
Oh, right. I forgot she does that. She's done that for a little while now, hasn't she?
She's like, I have all your granny's hobbies, so. Yeah. But I don't know.
I have all your granny's hobbies?
Yeah. I don't know. She feels like she was very like, I don't know. And then she started crying about her like music and stuff. I was like, that's iconic. Here we go. But that was like the fastest 2 hours of my life. And I think you texted me something during this. And I was like, sorry, the old Art can't talk right now because he's dead. Because it was like, I was getting in my character, It was like, because I was watching, it was like everybody was watching. It was like 1.3 million viewers on a live premiere. I don't know. It was pretty good. I think you should watch it because I feel like it's like.
I think I will. I'm actually really, I like.
Maybe you could watch it on a train tomorrow.
Yeah.
Really happy to see her with a guy who like, I feel like damn, like thank God she found the man who's like loving her and like supporting everything, because it is very important, Yeah. Because she's a big deal, and like I feel in relationships you can sometimes get competitive, Like I feel like in gay relationships it's even more, because like I've had a lot of friends who like did OF and like things got messy, you know what I mean? Like competitive. Yeah. And I feel like when you're like two very ambitious people, you can get competitive. And if you have somebody who like truly supports you, like this is the first time she brought boyfriend that much. You know what I mean? Like went on her, and she's like, I own this podcast, everything. I met you because of this podcast. I was like, don't stop talking. I love you. And so it's nice to see that he's not like her ex, whatever his name was, Matthew. It was like whatever, the smallest man who ever lived.
Oh yeah. Okay, the guy who was in the 1979.
Probably. 1989.
Was that? Were you being serious?
Wait, who's 1979?
I think that's the name of the band. It's
oh, not the Harry Styles.
No, not Harry.
I was like, that's
not One Direction.
Yeah, sorry, I'm too much.
Yeah, no, it's called the 1975.
Yeah.
That's what it's. Yeah, I was like, that year doesn't sound right.
But she also said something interesting, which we think it's all Easter eggs. Like what football fans need more is to see me in front of their faces. So a lot of the people like count some stuff, and she was like sitting like this to him, and she was doing like she had her hand like this, and she was like leaning down, and she was doing like.
Like squishing their faces?
No, not the squishing face. Like doing this with the fingers. Well, she shows like this, and basically some people read it as a Moses language, or what is the Morse?
Oh, Morse code? That's what they're doing?
Yeah. People like try to see maybe she was given the Easter egg. I know, guys, it's obnoxious, but she does this thing. She's like, if you want to be my fans, you want to be my fans, but. If you want to see on this orange door the last track of my concert and and think more to it, for this, like, if you know, you know that you know. I was like, honestly, slay. So I wasn't into this that much, but it's like now I see this TikTok edits with all the like Easter eggs that she gave about like this upcoming album. She was planning about it like, yeah, I know, right?
The Eagles will win the Super Bowl again.
I'm rooting for Patriots, so I'm a Patriots fan. I'm getting my Drake. What's his name?
Drake May.
Drake May jersey. Yeah, I'd be kicked out of this apartment. So, anyways, so this is our Taylor Swift reaction. Let us know if you guys. I mean, no, that's a stupid question. It's like if you ever heard of Taylor Swift.
Let us know if you've ever heard of Taylor Swift.
Yeah, let us know if you ever heard of Taylor Swift. And we have some niche drama that Cooper wanted to touch too.
Yeah, I did. So I saw this drama earlier. People were talking about it. So this guy named Tate Hoskins, who is a content creator.
I had a lot of overlap with followers with him. So,
Oh, really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So,
We were kind of started doing TikTok at the same time.
yeah. He posts a TikTok where he's sitting next to his mom, and he says, "Mom rates my collabs," and by collabs we mean OF collabs.
Yeah.
And basically, it's just showing a photo of each and every one of these guys that he's done a collab with to his mother, and she's she's rating them. And it was controversial because it was like, in one hand, it's like, that's your mother. But in another hand, some people are like, oh, like, I'm glad she's like cool with it.
Yeah.
So it was sparking a lot of controversy because people were like, here's what some of the comments were saying. Like, maybe this is too liberal for me. This is a little too progressive. I guess I'm not woke.
Yeah.
Some like photos of like, excuse me, what?
Yeah. So some people had like opinions.
Yeah,
What did you think?
I don't know. For me, that's a little much. Like, I to like put it in your mom's face like that. That's
But he doesn't show like naked videos.
no, but it's still like
It's like showing your exes.
it's not like showing your exes. It's not.
Okay, whatever.
You're showing your business partners.
Business partners is a great word to say.
That's
I think it's a brilliant move for him. Like, if he likes it, go ahead, Diva. But it's like, I don't know. I just don't want to bring my mom into this. That's it.
yeah. I think I definitely agree with you there.
But like, could I discuss with her that something happened? Like, easily.
Yeah.
Like, she knows everything. So there is nothing that I hide from her at all. But it's also like I realized that my relationships with her are very unique.
Yeah.
Most of the people are not as.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
my therapist asked about it. I was like, so do you feel like you were best friends? I was like, whatever. I was like, yeah. Sorry, I don't know why I put it here. But yeah, I feel like good for him, good for a video. And also I was thinking about it too. If he helps her financially, she probably benefits from it too. So she's like, how can I help you, hon?
Yeah.
Because there is this one other guy who does like TikTok Live and begs people for money on TikTok Live. And he always does it with his grandmother. And I know that it helps him for a fact because it's like gives you sympathy.
Yeah.
But then you can bring the fact that his grandmother is like 90 or like 80 and she's got nothing to do. So why not as well to spend it with your grandson?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I think two sides. Let us know, guys.
Yeah.
What do you think about Tate Hoskins? I've known like legit at some point, like when you have a person who you look at when you do something and you compare yourself to each other.
Yeah.
And he had very different videos, but in the very beginning, we kind of like started early on.
Yeah.
And I always like would look on his page and I was like, damn, I wish I could because he was good at story times. And I was like, I wish I could do this.
Yeah.
My English was nowhere near as it now still.
Yeah.
So
and he has that like charming Southern accent.
His charming Southern accent, his American, it's like he has a lot of things planned for him.
Yeah.
And I was like comparing myself. I was like, he hit the million first, but then at some point I just stopped because I was like very active on YouTube and stuff and he never did any other platform besides Twitter.
Yeah. But I mean, you have a really charming Ukrainian accent.
Yeah, but I feel like what it does for me, it brings me more international people, and then it turns off a lot of like American people. I feel like that's the case. Somebody told me you're like the waiter told me you're like international superstar. I was like, you know what? I'll take it. No, because I was like,
That's not an I'll take a comment. That's like a huge compliment.
yeah, because I was like, to be fair, I went to Netherlands, I got recognized. I went to UK, I got recognized. I went to Spain, I got recognized. So I was like, maybe he has a point. So if you see me in your country, boost my ego.
He's a world traveler.
Yeah. Anyways, I think we're good.
Yeah.
I think it was a great podcast.
Yeah.
I think we have to like reset, think about Chinese food.
Yeah.
And thank
I'm
you guys
thinking
for
about it.
subscribing to us on what is it called? Patreon?
Yeah.
Thank you guys for subscribing on Patreon. And yeah, we'll hopefully you'll make your vlog. It should be exciting.
Yeah. Stay tuned for that vlog.
Yeah.
It's gonna come. It's gonna be great. I got tons of footage. So
Did you take some pics too?
yeah, I took some great pics. Got some good pics for the thumbnail. Everything. So
there's gonna be thirsty thumbnail.
yeah,
again.
thirsty thumbnail. I already posted a thirsty Insta pic from the beach. Like I'm putting it out there.
You're getting back. Welcome back to New York. We're not chilling here in this country. We're fucking hustling.
We are hustling. My MIA era is over.
Yeah. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching us. And don't forget to smash the like button. And thank you for all the people in the live chat for tips and comments and everything. And we'll see you soon.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week.
Yeah, see
There's
you
going to be a
guys.
lot of tea after this Ptown trip. Bye.
Bye.